Hey guys, it's Adam at Fluffy Feather Farm. Let's go feed some cows some treats. About 2 years ago, Mike and I ditched our corporate jobs. We bought a farm and we raise miniature Highland cattle. And this is my office space now. So this is Fonzie. Fonzie is one of our female Highland cows. And she is pretty small, as you can tell. Look, she comes up to here on me. And she loves treats, by the way. And Fonzie was one of our first big cows. So when we started this, I had bought a lot of calves. And Fonzie here was my first adult cow. And she was so intimidating. She was so scary because I'd never been around cows before and I didn't know what I was doing. And now, I mean, Fonzie and me are like best friends now. It took a month or two for Fonzie to really like me and know that she could trust me. But now her and I are buds. And she's gonna have her first calf in a couple months. So she's pregnant right now. So I can't wait to see what your babies are gonna look like. We're gonna go see Fonzie's mom here in a second because we also have her mom. So come on, let's go check out some other cows. This is our largest pasture. So this is what we call pasture 10. So last year is when we added this pasture, and it goes all the way over there, and it goes all the way over there, and it's 10 acres, and it's awesome. Pasture 10 was gonna be our maternity ward, basically. So every one of the cows out here is pregnant, and every one of the bulls out here is not, because they're bulls, and they don't get pregnant, they're boys. Anyway, so when our bulls are done breeding, we put them out here with the pregnant cows because then I don't really have to worry about them. Our bulls are going to be out here in pasture 10 with us, with all of the cows until the cows start calving. So I kept thinking, when we started this, okay, the bulls go out with the cows, and then as soon as all the cows are bred, I got to put the bulls like in the bullpen. Because everybody always hears that, you hear that term, like, oh, the bulls got to go to the bullpen and they got to stay away from all the other cows because they're aggressive and blah, blah, blah. Well, that's not true. The bulls can stay out with the pregnant cows because since none of the girls out here are cycling, the bulls are like kind of non-aggressive. They just hang out here with all the pregnant cows and they coexist with them. So right now we have Benny, Hank, Spider, Flapjack, and Milkshake. All 5 of our bulls are out here right now with our cows. Spider and Benny are too small to breed, but there's nobody out here to breed. So that's why they're out here. So all 5 of our bulls are out here. All of our pregnant cows are out here. And everybody that's in our other pastures are either too small to breed or they just calved. So there's a reason that they're over there. As these cows get closer to calving, we will move them back to the other side of our property and they'll have their calves over there. We'll wait for them to go through a couple months of having their calves and then we'll breed them again. So it'll be kind of like a constant back and forth between the pastures. So most likely our bulls will stay out here most of the time and we'll move the cows back and forth, which I think is going to work out really well. Unless we want to do selective breeding, like we want this cow to be with this bull, and then we'll separate those and we'll put them off together. So that's the only reason we would not like put them all out here. The other reason is that like if we put all of our bulls out here with all of our open cows, which means that they're not pregnant, when our calves are born, then we have to do paternity testing. But all of our bulls are on file with UC Davis, so we have all of their DNA, so we can do that. We just won't necessarily know like immediately who their daddy is, which isn't really that big of a deal in hindsight. Let's go see some animals, huh? Hi, Aspen. How are you? Here you go. So Aspen had a little girl calf last year, and her name was Stormy. So if you followed us, and you know Stormy, this is Stormy's mom, Aspen. And she is super sweet. She is all white, and you can tell she's white and not silver because she has a pink nose. So light colored cows are either silver or white usually, and then determined by their nose color. So Aspen's nose is pink, so she's a white cow. And if her nose was like gray or darker, she would be technically a silver cow. Okay, so coming up here, this is Milkshake. He's one of our bulls. Do you want a treat? Okay, so Milkshake here, he's one of our bulls, and all of our bulls are smaller. So Milkshake here, he's a bull, and he's a little guy. He might even be smaller than Fonzie, who I showed you earlier. So Milkshake is, hi, sweetie. That's Maddie. She doesn't really like treats, but she's really pretty. Okay, and then we got Flapjack over here. So what I was saying about Milkshake and Flapjack is that all of our bulls are smaller. So what we have done is we have mid-size girls, which are cows. So we have okay, that's Hank. He's just mad because I'm out here messing with everybody. He's another one of our bulls. So, like I was saying, our bulls are all smaller, and our cows are all what I would consider mid-size or mini. So what our goal is to have smaller bulls with larger cows, because then we will have easier pregnancies, easier deliveries, and still have small calves, which is our goal. So the inverse of that is if we had like really, really small cows and we had mid-size bulls, what we would end up with is mid-size calves, which would be harder for those mini cows to deliver. So we have tried to make it easier on moms so that we're using really small bulls with really I don't know why he's so unhappy that I'm out here. It makes no sense. Anyway, so what I was saying is we are using really small bulls with larger females. Not really larger, I mean, they're all still minis, but we're using like mid-sized females so that we make it easier on our mom cows to deliver the calves, and we still end up with a smaller miniature calf. So I hope that makes sense. Let's visit some more. Dolly I like because she has this really wonderful head. She has like the coolest, boxy, poofy head. So Dolly here, she is not like super, super tiny. She's probably mid-size, I would say. But look, she's got these great, awesome horns, and she has really, really cool eyes. So let me see if I can get a picture of her eyes for you. Hey, Dolly, let me see your eyeballs. So she has almost like human eyes. They are so cool. Okay, then over here we got Stacy. Stacy and Mindy are best friends. So I'm actually surprised that Mindy's not over here. Oh, Mindy's over there eating. That's why she's not over here. Okay, so this is Stacy. She's drinking out of the stream here. So we got a stream that runs through Pasture 10. Do you want a treat? What do you think? Here, I'm gonna walk into the water to give you this. Do you want it? I'm sinking, Stace. I'm sinking. Okay, thank you. Oh, and I'm stuck. Okay. Stacy's cool, and you always know it's Stacy because she's got lopsided horns. Oh, and that's Fonzie's mom. So Stacy is Fonzie's mom. So I remember I said earlier I was going to show you Fonzie's mom. So that's who that is. That's Stacy. So she looks like the larger version of Fonzie. Isn't she pretty? Okay, and then we have another one of Stacy's calves here also, which is Karen, but she's in another pasture. And when she got here, she really was a Karen. So, but now she's turned into this like beautiful, beautiful animal. So I'll show her to you in another video. But over here, Hank is really losing his mind tonight. I don't know why. So over here we got Mindy, and Mindy now, she is the largest girl that we have here on the farm. Still technically a miniature. So she looks small when I go like that, but when I go down like this, she gets bigger. Okay, so she's about 1,200 pounds. But she is also with child, so no judging. You want another treat? No? Okay. But she is also one of our sweetest cows. Mindy loves scratches. Okay, so while Mindy is one of our biggest cows, she is also one of the sweetest cows that we have here on the farm. She is so nice. And when we got her, she was pregnant. So she was bred when we got her a couple years ago, and she had a calf on the farm. She is all dirty. You got stuff all over me, girl. So she had a calf here on the farm like a couple months after we got her, and she was close to calving, and me and her built this bond because I used to come in and I would scratch her and we would snuggles, and oh, she was so cute. Anyway, oh, what are you doing now? You want another treat? Hold on. You know, it makes me nervous when you walk up behind me with the horns. I mean, I know you're not going to hurt me, but sometimes, you know, you just move your head in the right direction. Okay, I'll go on this side. Okay, so when she was pregnant, right before she calved, her and I kind of made this bond, and now she really, really likes me. Anyway, so that's Mindy. Mindy and Stacy are best friends. Remember, Stacy is Fonzie's mom and Karen's mom, but usually they hang out together, but right now they're not because Mindy was noshing on some protein tubs. Okay, all right, bye girl, I'll see you later. Okay, then we got Honey over here. So Honey, at her old farm, was like the matriarch, apparently was not very well liked. Then Mike got a hold of her and started feeding her treats, and she's a pretty sweet girl now. I know who you guys want to see. Let's go see Benny. Hi, Mindy. I'll be back tomorrow, I promise, Mindy. Okay, let's go check out Benny. So this is Benny. Benny, and if you're like from Chicago, or you're a Chicagoan or know sports at all, this is Benny the bull. So Benny is one of our bulls. He is just a baby. So he's about 12 months old, but he is a little guy. You want treats? I got treats. Come here. You gotta come over here though. So he is newly out here with everybody. He was in the barn up until about a week ago, and we just put him out here because he's getting big enough now. And also I needed the space, and he can be out here and he's got lots of room. So here you go. Come over here. Let's everybody see you nice and close. Come here. There you go. So Benny is really cool. He is a very unique animal to our farm because he is 25%, wait for it, Longhorn. So he is 75% Highland and 25% Longhorn. So that's how he gets his color. He's this brown and white color. And I'll show you from the side because he is super, super cool. Mindy, what are you doing? I was just talking about Benny and you chased him away. It wasn't very nice. Okay, so from the side, see how cool he... Oh, see, he walked away though. Hold on, stay there. I'm gonna go on the side. See, he's got this super cool color on his side. I know, but I'm all out of treats. I ran out of treats. I can't believe I didn't bring enough treats. How long have I been out here? Oh, I got one more. Uh-oh, I'm down to my last treat. Mindy is staring at me. Oh, you're gonna let Benny have it? Okay, here you go. All right. Okay. So, Benny will be a future herd sire, and a herd sire is like a bull that's in charge of the herd. Does that make sense? So, herd sires are animals that are male, obviously, that are bulls, that will sire a herd of animals. So, like right now, Hank and Milkshake and Flapjack are our herd sires. So they're in charge of all the calves that are born here. And then pretty soon, Benny and Spider will be our herd sires. So the only bull that you did not meet was Spider. Well, and Hank, but Hank's having like a mental breakdown right now. So I'm gonna end with Spider. This is Spider-Man. So he is a high park mix. So he is Highland and White Park, and he is Hank. So Spider here, or Spider-Man, and my favorite thing about Spider is his freckles. So let me see if I can show you his freckles. I'm out of treats, so he might run away, but look at the little freckles on his nose. Isn't he the cutest? All right, so we're gonna end, and I'll go show you Hank, and he'll be the end here for the day. Now we have probably about 10 or 15 other animals out here, including our goats are also out here with our cows because they symbiotically work together to eat the weeds while the cows eat the grass. I'll show you Hank here. Hank is, I would say when we talk about herd sires, he is our oldest bull. So he is about 3.5, 4 years old now. And he is definitely in charge of everybody out here. But tonight he is having a little bit of an emotional meltdown apparently. So this is Hank. Yeah, he's gonna be real mad because I don't have any treats. But see, he doesn't want to have anything to do with me. But Hank is a little guy also. He's all black. And he is a miniature Highland. And can I see your face, Hank? Can you at least show us how cute you are? Hank, 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 Hank. Come back. All right, well, guess who's here now? Look, it's Fonzie. She's back. All right, Fonz, you want to say bye to everybody? Say thanks for touring. So thanks for joining us. This is my passion. I love, love, love being here. And we love sharing it with you. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you don't follow us, follow us. If you haven't supported us, go onto our website, look at merchandise, look at all the stuff. You know, we have a little shop on our website. It's fluffyfeatherfarm.com. If you subscribe, that supports us. If you like something, if you comment, whatever you do, if you think it's cool what we're doing, put a like or put a subscribe and support what we're doing because we love what we're doing. And the more you guys support it, the more of this stuff we can do. So thanks for everything. Thanks for being a follower of Fluffy Feather Farm. And thanks for taking a tour with me today out in Pasture 10.